This is Lola Lee T. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So Blueface mom was on Instagram Live talking about Angela. Angela is allegedly Blueface's main side boo right now. So Karlissa spoke on the throwback picture, this one right here, that Angela posted of her and Blueface. And people were calling Angela out, asking her if she had any recent pictures because the picture that she had posted before was a Photoshop picture. It wasn't even a picture of them together. So this is what she came back with, this throwback picture. I don't know how old this picture is. And people are asking to see a recent picture, okay? And by the way, Angela and K Blueface have been subbing each other. And I think that Angela has been subbing K Blueface because I think that she feels that K Blueface is her biggest competition. You know, a lot of blogs are posting K Blueface. I would say of all of the women on the roster, I would say K Blueface is the most posted by blogs. In my humble opinion, I find her to be the most interesting of them all. So that's why I post her. And Karlissa was saying that Angela is doing too much, but the people in the chat said Karlissa was acting jealous. And surprisingly, Karlissa didn't block them. I was surprised to see that because, you know, if you say anything that's against what she thinks, she blockiana. So Karlissa was talking about blood in the spaghetti. She wants to put the holy oil on him first. She got to talking about Peters and weenies and tiny ones and big ones, you know, talking about her sons, you know, which I thought was inappropriate, you know, to be talking about your son's business. Anyway, long story short, she wants the main alleged side boo Angela to slow her roll. Karlissa wants to be the only woman right now there with his kids waiting when he gets released. She does not want Angela there. She just wants it to be her and the kids. And she does not want Angela and Blueface to have anything serious. She wants her to stay as just his friend. And anyway, she talked about this oil and putting this oil of protection on him, you know, to protect him against all the women. Guys, listen to what she had to say. Check this out.
So what's been going on? What I missed? I seen old girl posted a picture of her and my son. I ain't had nothing to do with that. I didn't know nothing about that. I don't even know when that was. Okay? So I ain't know nothing about that. All I know is I seen it, girl. I seen y'all out there going crazy today. Yesterday. Child, she had posted the picture in the Maybach. With that nigga in the passenger seat looking way back in the Maybach. I seen her, girl. She was up in that Maybach, honey. Thought she was doing something. Me personally, I think she doing a little too much because you doing a little too much. You said you was just my son's friend, and now you out here gangster. She out here gangster and shit. Like, don't be moving too fast, boo. He don't need no woman. She told me she was his friend on the interview. We watched it, right? We all watched her say that. Now, I hope he don't get mad at me for speaking my truth. But he did say I can speak my truth. And I think she might be doing a little too much. You just got here, boo. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
This is
slow down. Little bit. Here you go acting jealous. I am not jealous, you guys. I just don't want anybody to be trying to be like, oh, well, you know, your son wants me to come, you know, pick him up with the kids. Like, no, he said me and the kids. I don't need nobody trying to, you know what I'm saying? When my son first come home from jail, I want to be able to put some holy oil on him, have a private moment with him and his kids. Pray, just him and his kids. Hold my son. Then y'all can have him. Then y'all can run through him and he can do the knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. You feel me? But on that first day, I need to to anoint my baby. I need to bless him. I need to, you know what I'm saying? I got some personal shit I need to do on my son before y'all get out here putting that blood in that spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? I got to get him right first before y'all be trying to give him that bloody spaghetti and shit.
Lola,
like, come on now.
T.
Where the mamas at? Y'all know what I'm talking about. We got to put our holy oil on these boys, okay? Now, I'm not talking to y'all with the sons with the little Peters. I know we know your son ain't going through all that. You know what I'm saying? It's our big sons that's having to go through all this bullshit. Because don't nobody want to fight over y'all sons with them little weenies. We know what the problem is because we had the same problem back in our day. You know what I'm saying? When you get hit with that, you don't want to let go. You don't want to share it. You want to act like it's the end of the world. Y'all know I know. But I'm going to get there and get my son and put some of that oil on him before y'all try to get out here and give him some of that wet. Y'all know what we got to do for our kids. Yeah, we got to baptize them. Yeah, girl. I'm over here telling them the new girl is getting a little, she's getting a little like, what do you call that?
A new girl.
My son got a new girl on the block and she starting to, you know what I'm saying, pop out. But she told me they was just friends.
Lola,
but she's starting to try to pop out, you know what I'm saying? Like she's putting a stamp on some shit. I just don't want nobody to be like, I'm pulling up, you know, when he get out. Like, no, he said me and his kids. So they ain't here talking about I'm jealous. I'm starting to get jealous. Like, I need to put some holy oil on my son before they start giving him some of that bloody spaghetti. You know what I'm talking about. And these women that's in here with their sons, they don't be, they don't be going hard for their sons because don't nobody want their sons. They the little weenie crew. They know. Don't nobody want your son. But these sons that's packing, you know what I'm saying? These forearm sons, we got to put holy oil on them and everything. Because y'all be out here trying to possess some shit. Out here talking to the moon gods and trying to tie my baby to a pole and hide him in the basement. One of them getting some Benadryl before he go to bed. You know you got a big when a bitch put Benadryl in your goddamn dinner. You ain't going nowhere. I bet you won't want to go nowhere by 10 o'clock. He think he going to the club, girl. My son got his stuff all laid out. Next thing you know, he dozing and shit.
Lola Lee T.
Y'all know what y'all doing. Giving my babies Benadryl so they don't go get no booty. Sometimes guys just want to go out with the fellas. They ain't going to get no booty. I'm fuck gonna give my baby some Benadryl. Oh, what kind of filter is that? It got my arm looking skinny.
Girl, this is not a filter.
That ain't no filter?
No.
You mean okay, it might be going down a little bit.
I don't be doing
this motherfucker was looking like my grandma yesterday. Oh, we cute. We some cute old bitches.
Right.
Hey, y'all. I know y'all ain't seen me in a couple of hours because I'm spending my husband's birthday with him.
And your out of town
and his out of town family. Our out of town family is here. Okay? Say hi to Keela.
Hey.
Ain't she pretty?
Hey.
Her husband here. My husband gets a tweaking when he don't get to talk to his friends. I know when he needs to see them because he start telling me them old fucking stories over and over again. I remember that time we got in the car. We was so police pulled us over. We used to go to the liquor store and give them $4 and get $20 back running them scams and shit. That probably wasn't your husband. Her husband, the rich husband.
No, he was right along with him.
He was with him. Why y'all scamming them people? Girl, that's how you know your husband miss his old friends when he start telling you about his back in the day stories and you like, motherfucker, you told me that shit last week. I already heard that story too. Hey girl, I miss y'all. I ain't been on here all day. It's my husband's birthday. I'll be back on Tuesday, but I'll be back here and there. I just can't let him see me over here giving y'all his time. Y'all just don't like honesty. That's weird. What I missed? What happened? They said, hey, Keela.
All right, guys, so you heard what you had to say. What are your thoughts? It seemed to me that her and Angela were pretty tight, but I am seeing some cracks in this relationship. What do you guys think? Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.